I was good until I wasn't. Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. My name's Tom and this is Friskified Fitness. You know, every September you'll see a meme going around social media saying no cheat till Thanksgiving. Essentially, no straying from your diet from October 1st till Thanksgiving. No junk food, no cheat meals, no cheat days, no nothing. Well, I did that this year. In fact, I've done it for the last 4 years. And over the course of the last 4 years, on average, I've lost 10 pounds each time. And this year, I lost a staggering 6 pounds. So what made this year different than the previous years? You're kidding, right? In the before times, I'd wake up at 4:30 in the morning and head off to the gym. Now, currently, the gyms are open, but we've had a spike locally, so I choose not to go to the gym. So like many of you, I am the lone trainer. Used to be, I'd come home from the gym, take a shower, have breakfast, and head off to the office. Used to be, my work attire would not include drawstrings or elastic. But used to be's don't count anymore. They just lay on the floor till we sweep them away. Now, why would that play such a big role? Well, in the office, I would have my bag of food in the refrigerator, which is in the break room, which is about 50 to 60 meters away from where I sit. Also, I would need to get up to go to the bathroom, which was about 10 meters shy of the break room. And while I was up, I would take a walk around the entire inner perimeter of the building. Now, because of the configuration of my house, my home office is right next to the kitchen. In fact, I have to walk through the kitchen to get to my home office. And the bathroom is just 10 meters away from that. The fact that I lost less weight this time may be directly due to the incidental exercise that I have gotten at the office. Walking, fidgeting, getting up, those things actually burn calories even though they don't feel like exercise. So I ran an experiment from Thanksgiving until New Year's. I did not limit myself as far as food, particularly those Little Debbie Christmas tree cakes. You know what I'm talking about. They are so good. Look, you're not going to have a problem if you have one Little Debbie Christmas tree cake. But if you only have one Little Debbie Christmas tree cake, that means that you're just not trying hard enough. And in our case, I would go through a box. A box contains 5 of them in a single day. And I also had a quart of eggnog when I got back from Wegmans. Now that's a lot of carbs and a lot of calories, a whole lot of carbs and a whole lot of calories. But here's the thing. Between Thanksgiving and New Year's, I gained those 6 pounds that I had lost back. In previous years, when I had lost 10 pounds, I gained 12 pounds between Thanksgiving and New Year's. And there are 2 things that may have come into play why I gained less weight this year than in previous years. First, I decided that I would try to the best of my ability, replicate the incidental calorie expenditure. So every time that I got up to go to the bathroom, I would take a lap around the house. Every time I got up to eat, I would do the same thing. Every time I got up, I would do some form of physical activity. And the second thing is I began implementing apple cider vinegar. Now, I'll talk about that in a later video, but I had 1 teaspoon of that in 8 ounces of water before my dinner every day from Thanksgiving to New Year's. Also, for the last 6-7 years, I've eaten essentially low carb, not no carb, not keto, Nothing wrong with that, just low carb. I've kept my carbs under check. I've never had a real sweet tooth, really. So by forcing myself to eat so many sweets, I got sick of it. I got bored of it. And I cut down the number of sweets I had between Thanksgiving and New Year's. It just gradually decreased. Didn't mean to, it just happened. I guess the key point there is once you get used to a certain way of eating, it's difficult to change. If you're used to eating a good diet, well, then it's kind of hard to just switch gears and eat crap all the time. On the other side of the spectrum, if you're eating crap all the time, it becomes a little bit difficult to instantly change from crap to eating healthy. Now, I'm not going to tell you that you should set a New Year's resolution to instantly change your diet because that may not work for you. Perhaps changing your diet a little bit at a time. I went cold turkey. 6, 7 years ago, I went totally cold turkey. And I switched from eating whatever, whenever, to every meal having roughly 2/3 of my plate being plant matter and the remaining third being protein. The first month sucked, and I thought about giving it up. And that's a problem for people who try to do it instantly. It becomes too difficult. When they slip up, they say, screw it, and they go back to the way they ate. But keep in mind that if you slip up, you only slipped up for that instance. You can still get back on the horse. Do your best until it becomes a habit. No matter what food consumption plan you use, whether it's keto, Atkins, paleo, carnivore, low carb, just remember life is a marathon. It's not a sprint. And if you're trying to lose weight or get in shape or do anything, remember that it doesn't matter how slowly you go, as long as you keep moving forward. Well, that's it for today's video. Do me a favor, hit the like button down below. It helps the YouTube algorithm. Also, subscribe if you would, and if you think someone could get some use out of this video, go ahead and share it with them. My name's Tom. This is Friskified Fitness, and I'll see you next time.